Over the years, the Sonic the Hedgehog series has had a wide variety of fun and unique spin-off games. For example, we've had a couple of racing games, some more racing games, oh, and you can't forget about the racing games too. Wow, what an exciting lineup. Gosh, I wish someone would come up with some more original and creative ideas, and maybe these ideas could be compiled in a short little video or something. Wait a minute!
Wow, what an original idea.
Yeah, I know, just about everyone and their grandma suggested a Sonic fighting game. But it's for a good reason, okay? You're telling me you don't want to beat the ever-living shit out of the Blue Rat? Fucking weirdo. This game could go a couple of different ways. It could be a platform fighter like Smash Bros, allowing for more emphasis on how you move around the stage, which honestly I think would work really well with Sonic's cast of characters if done correctly. A 2D fighter might work somewhat well too. I'm sure with the cast of characters that Sonic has, flashy moves and combos could be come up with pretty easily. Or you could just throw Sonic in a ring and let him duke it out with Dr. Eggman or someone, I don't know. I'm not here to design the game, I just want to beat the ever-living fuck out of Sonic.
Wow, another totally original idea.
Okay, Sega, listen to me, and I mean listen. You want our money, right? You're a greedy, evil corporation. Your entire purpose is, in the most literal sense, to take our money. Well, what if I told you that this game, this one simple little game, if done correctly, would be like printing money. Lots of money. Seriously though, I feel like this is such a no-brainer idea. In fact, it's such a good idea that someone by the name of Lapper is already making one, and it looks phenomenal. Sonic Studio has been in development for several years now, and currently there's no playable demo, but from the footage we've seen of the game, it looks very good. There's tons of in-depth customization features that I don't even think an official Sonic maker would take into account. The visuals are also stunning. They're all done by Lapper, who is a very talented creator, so go check him out. And the stage remixes are all fantastic too. Props to all the people working on this project. This is some good shit right here. But Sega, it would be really cool if you made something even remotely like this, thanks.
You really thought long and hard about this one, didn't you?
Okay, do I even need to explain this one? Look at how many good songs this franchise has produced. All you need to do is stuff a good handful of them into one package, make the players do something rhythm-y, and you got yourself a good Sonic rhythm game. That's it. Just do that, please, thanks.
Okay, this one's actually pretty good.
Okay, hear me out.
Have you ever once had an original thought?
They actually did one of these one time, and it sucked. But honestly, I think there's great potential if they pull it off correctly. The Sonic series has such a great cast of characters with so much storytelling potential, so putting them into an RPG where that would be on full display feels like a no-brainer. Look at the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. The community loves that game for its depiction of the characters and its fun and unique story. I think the same thing would be said about a Sonic RPG, as they heavily rely on a good story, likable characters, and an interesting world, all of which the Sonic series has or can have. But of course, the gameplay has to be good too. Honestly, I don't know a ton about RPGs or what makes them inherently fun, but I suppose if need be, Sega can outsource it to someone.
This is just plagiarism, dude.
You know, Luke, I'm getting really tired of all this mocking.
Yeah? Well, I'm tired of the lack of original ideas in this video.
Well,
seriously,
it's not very easy to think of creative ideas while being
Max,
ridiculed all the time. How about you try it, huh? Not everyone can think of something creative. The mobile game market is huge. You play mobile games, your parents play mobile games, your grandparents play mobile games, everyone plays mobile games. So that's why Sonic needs more of them. Okay, now hear me out on this pitch. A mobile Chow Garden. This is probably the most requested game of literally all time, and for a good reason too. The Chow Garden is just fucking cool, but I think making this a mobile spin-off rather than bringing it back in a mainline title would be genius. It would open the series to new audiences, like grandmas that want to play pet simulators, and in general, the game would just be a lot more accessible to everyone. Think about all the little kids who don't have consoles and can only play on their mom's iPad or something. Little kids that are also susceptible to microtransactions, baby. You know you love microtransactions. You're an evil, greedy company. We talked about this earlier. It's a mobile game, which they'd probably make free if it were to ever happen. So yeah, microtransactions are inevitable. But if that's what it costs for a new Chow Garden, so be it. And those are all the ideas that I thought of all on my own. I think there's plenty of untapped potential for Sonic spin-offs that Sega just aren't using, and I'm sure someone much smarter and more creative than myself could figure out more original and fun ideas, and maybe actually go somewhat in depth with them too. But if you really want an original idea, I've got one for you. How about you consider subscribing, following me on Twitter, and watching more of my videos? That's an original thought that nobody has ever said before, ever.